What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. How's it going? We got, what's going on? Happy Monday. Hi. Mine. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you. Hi, happy Monday, guys. It's good to see. Look at all the people saying hi. Sorry about the delay. Oh, crud, I forgot to get water. Is there any water in here? No, there's absolutely no water. Okay, I'm gonna be, 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna disappear. I'm gonna go get some water just because it's a long stream. 1 sec. Okay, hopefully, there you go. Okay, so anyway, I'm back. Whew, must have hit the wrong button. I am back. I pushed mute. Oh, okay, great. Oh, it wasn't muted. That's great. So you guys were listening to me just going downstairs. That's weird. I thought I had muted it when I left, but I didn't. So, hey, you get to hear me fill up water. We are back. Happy Monday. We have it's funny. Every time we've done a build in this case, it's been like a crazy build. And so I'm actually pretty stoked because this build is kind of more of a mid-tier. I mean, $3,400 is still a pricey build, but it doesn't have a 3080. It's still got all the fans. Still going to look absolutely incredible, and this person is really excited. To actually get a hold of their build. So sorry it wasn't on Saturday. We couldn't get a hold of the person who this build is for, and so we didn't want to build it. When you say, "Hey, Robey, I'd like to commission you and actually get to watch my build get built," you kind of feel bad if you can't get a hold of them and then they don't get to actually watch the build get built. So yeah, it's going to be super cool. Let's go through giveaways because I see, our usual just high amount of people. What's going on with the giveaways? What are the giveaways? So we have a number of giveaways that happen on every show. This one's no different. The first giveaway is if we get 2 level 5 hype trains on the Twitch stream. So if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. The second one that we have is if we get 500 likes over on the YouTube. Now, given that this video stream was live for a while, that shouldn't be a problem. I think you guys will hit that actually pretty easily today. So if we get 500 likes on the YouTube, then we'll also give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. And then finally, if you look down in the bottom corner, you'll see where it says 1 of 50. If we get to 50 subs, it becomes a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100 subs, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs, $150 Newegg gift card. And then we start giving away things like, by the way, we've added something. 200 subs, we give away an i5-12400. At 250 subs, then we give away a tier 1 CPU, and then we give away GPUs, etc. Right? So now we actually have everything all the way up. At every 50 subs, essentially, you guys unlock a higher tier giveaway, which is actually pretty cool. Lastly, we have a 3080 we're giving away for the month of February. So if you want to get in on the 3080 giveaway, and you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Use your free Amazon Prime subscription. In fact, the person who won the 3080 1080 Ti in July of last year, one off of a single Prime sub. So drop your free Prime sub. If you use your Prime sub, then you're entered to win. Now, if you want to get extra entries, you can do things like gift subs, like we've seen people do. So gifting subs gets you extra entries. Also, subscribing at tier 2 gets you 5 extra entries, and subscribing at tier 3 gets you 10 extra entries. And we'll announce that winner in early March. So that is all of the stuff in terms of giveaways and stuff like that that we have going in there. Senate's Gaming, thank you very much for the Prime sub, and Toxic28. Also, thank you for the Prime sub as well. So all of those things are going, and it should be good. Hey, Robey, what are your thoughts on running push-pull on your AIO? Is it worth any trouble? So the Hulk, we actually ran push-pull on the Corsair 5000D. That's mainly just because the 5000D makes it really easy to do push-pull. If you have the room for it, you will get some slight gains out of it. Is it worth the trouble? I don't know. That depends, right? It depends on which fans you're doing for push-pull, right? Like if you throw some Noctua and AF14s, you know what I mean? You can get quite a bit more air going through your radiator, but in terms of if you're going to do it and then not push your PC, it's like I said, most people think that, hey, my PC is going to run super warm, and it all depends on your resolution, right? But if you're playing at like 1440p or 4K, your CPU is not getting a lot of work out of it, so having an overclocked CPU isn't going to do you a lot of good. So there it goes. More air though. Thank you, Vicar of Mayhem. That is definitely true. Is $1,500 pre-built worth it, or would a console be better? So Shan Bonanz asked, hey, $1,500 build. I have a $1,000 build that we're actually, the video will release on Wednesday. It's a step-by-step guide, shows you how to build the whole thing and stuff like that. In terms of what it is capable of is incredible. The other thing too is like, so way consoles work, a lot of people say, hey, well, a console you can play, Gears of War at 4K or whatever it was. It is not. It is Gears of War at a basically a super optimized build. So, and the only two is max you're gonna get is 30 or 60 FPS. So multiplayer experiences like Apex Legends, Fortnite, etc., are going to be better on PC, and you'll even have like $1,000 PCs, like the 3050 build that we basically put this together runs Apex at like 100 plus frames per second, Fortnite at 150 or 160 plus frames per second. All those numbers will be out, and you guys can check it out. So it just depends on the kind of games. For single player experiences, I mean, consoles work very, very well, and again, you have access to a lot of them, but the other thing too is that PC still is a lot more versatile than necessarily a console in that case. So it's just good, yeah. Hey Robey, have you ever used that Galaxy machine I sent you? Yes. Oh yes. Actually, we did. Yes, we did use that. It does work, by the way, and my kids play on it all the time. Sorry, it took me a minute to remember what that was. Yes, we do. And that was a lot of fun. Love your build. Thank you much from Denmark. I like the Mobo has 3. I'll use 2 more than likely. There's a giveaway. There will be Chicken Master. We went through that a little bit earlier. If you're running integrated graphics on a Ryzen build, would you upgrade to an AMD Radeon graphics card for Crossfire boost or NVIDIA? So Crossfire is basically really the boost is really between 2 cards, and no games actually take advantage of it. The thing is that it really matters it really depends on how much you like DLSS, right? DLSS is kind of the big determining factor, as well as things like INVEC and some other things between choosing between NVIDIA and AMD. I will tell you that a lot of the things that you used to get a boost for using an AMD GPU and an AMD CPU, NVIDIA has also enabled as well, like resizable bar, etc. So you don't get a lot of stuff by using you would still get that via NVIDIA as well, but DLSS is kind of a game changer as it is right now. The other thing too is that I find less issues with the GPU drivers on NVIDIA than I do with AMD. So. I'm trying to see if there's any other good questions. I got my Robeytech mat a few weeks ago. Looks awesome. Now I can stop bugging you all about it. Hey, King Eater, congratulations, guys. Let's get this hype train thing taken care of so we can get into build and get all that stuff. It is going to be a longer build, but I like to wait until we get the hype train going. Hey, Robey, I need help with a pre-build or a build myself. 2K to 3K. I'm so lost. Still new PC. Okay, so Latino, I will say. Unless you guys are doing commissions for me, I don't help with build selections, but that's why we have the Discord server. So head on over to discord.gg/Robeytech. Those guys are more than happy to help you. We have some incredible tech specialists who help people select builds and choose builds and all that sort of stuff. Is your best option. The problem is that if I wish I had the time to help every single person, but given that I'm one person and there are literally, we have what, 500,000 to almost a million plus people who follow me, it makes it really hard to help every single person. But that's what Discord's for, and there's 13,000 people there. So hopefully that gets you your help. There you go. Worms go to. Hey, no problem. Hey, I want to help you. I want to get you squared away. But yeah, now's, yeah, I just, it's going from there. Hey, I'm glad, Scattered Ink. So, going from there. Is an AIO sufficient to cool a 12900K? If it's a 280, depending on a 280 and 360 should be okay. 360 millimeter or 280 millimeter AIO. So, hey, what does it say? Super duper Steve. Super duper has just done. There we go. Come on, guys, let's get that hype train. We're close. Let's get it going. Where's my team at today to get this all unlocked and getting it going so we can get building. Mine was stumping people at Micro Center. I've got an N60 with an LCD screen. So people build gaming or editing, streaming. Can there be? Yes. I know people who use all of them. So yeah, there's no way. One more little thing. So somebody's asking, can you have one that edits streams and games? Yes, absolutely. You don't need to buy a streaming PC or a gaming PC. That you have PCs that can do them all. One more thing, and then Hype Train is unlocked, guys. One more sub, one more thing, and then we get going. You build on stream. Yes, Godly. We'll be building this whole PC on stream, and it'll get done from end to end. It takes about this will take 2 or 3 hours. Hey, congratulations, Greg. That's awesome. 3070 Ti. It's a great card. 6 seconds. Come on, guys. Somebody's got to do it. We're going to 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Okay, that hype train is now, we're going to have to start all over again. I don't know if it's going to, dude, are we going to have one of those days? I think it's going to happen. Which one is better, a 3090, a 6900, or a 30? So from just a plain performance standpoint, the 6900 is better. 3070 is not going to be as good as a 6900. The problem is that the 3070 just has a lot more games and stuff for it. But if you can get a 6900 for less than a 3070 or around that price, that would be good. So Toxic 28, a hype train is basically where that's one of the things we need to unlock one of the giveaways. So going from there. But it feels like it's a slow day today, which it normally isn't. Lone Star makes sense. Yeah. I love you too, Devil. Hey, thank you, Latino159. Appreciate it, man. Vicar dropping 200 bits. Just need to get a couple more and then we'll get it going. Greetings from Malaysia. Aerator would be mounted top of the case or front considering airflow. I have a tendency to top mount mine, mainly because you can do an intake and pull in direct cold air. A lot of times front mounted, there's a lot of obstructions in the front, so top has a tendency to have more airflow. Somebody's got a case of the Monday today. All of us do apparently. Khalif, I don't know. I don't manage that. That's up to them. Well, welcome, Deathco. Well, guys, we'll give it like 4 more minutes. If not, then I'll probably just kill the. I'll just probably just kill the giveaways for today, and then we'll just build or something like that. Because if we're not gonna be able to get hype train, then it doesn't make a ton of sense to run giveaways today. You can just enter to win the 3070. Because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to try and. Yeah, I don't want to. If it takes too long to get it started. Do you recommend the o11 Dynamic MIDI? I love that case. Hey, Tinted Bobcat, what's up, man? I missed you too. Hey, congratulations, Vanix. That's awesome. Anonymous gifter giving out one. Now we're close. One more thing again, and we're gonna unlock it. So the FE is an interesting card. So the FE is cheap, which is nice, but it doesn't have the best cooling. And which is like the thing. So the EVGA one is just, you get the overclocked BIOS. They have a tendency to perform better. But a 3090 is still gonna like any time that you're a whole tier above, it's always worth it. Toxic 28, my favorite is a Fantex P500A. Guys, 30 seconds. Let's unlock Hype Train. We're 30 seconds away. Just need one more sub. Remember, gifted, you can get in on that 3080 giveaway. All you got to do is your free Prime sub that we'll do for the end of the month. So we're super close to unlocking we're super close to unlocking that giveaway. 20 seconds left, guys. We can do it. There it is. Hype Train's active. Introspective. Thank you for coming in there. Milios subscribing with Prime. Ninjak dropping 100 bits. Now we have Hype Train going. Ace did it. And let's see if we can get to level 5. There we go. That took a long time. Now hopefully we can get to 500 level 5. We're level 2, so we have 4 minutes. Let's get it done, guys. It's your opportunity to get it called. And remember, if for the 3080, just remember, if thank you very much for tier 1 generic. Is it generic? G-N-E-R, Gener. I don't know what that says. I want a General MC. Wow, that was way elite for even me. Chris Feeds, thank you very much. AK Schmitty, subscribing with Prime. No, I was going to let you guys know, if you want to get in on the 3080, again, Prime subs get you free entries. If you want to double your chances, then you do things like gift subs. Now, if you've gotten gifted a gifted sub, your Prime sub will double your chances too. Pinio, thank you for the gifted sub as well. And there we go, 19 subs from you. Thank you, my friend. Okay, we're at level 3, guys. And we're climbing. Oh, it's just climbing on its own, apparently. Is it Biak Lotus? Biak Lotus, thank you very much. Level 3, here we go. Whew. Hey, anonymous gifter, another one. Krona Galongus, Prime sub. M.A.Dix, subscribing with tier 1. Pichu 91, subscribing with Prime. We got Zink's Adventure, subscribing with Prime. We got House of Tom dropping 5 gifted subs today. Apparently he's super stoked about the deals. Well, basically it depends on Mr. Luton. I mean, a 3060 Ti would be a good option. A 3070 is a good, nice jump. 3080, of course. So yeah, you got lots of options in terms of upgrades. Have you ever used an AIO? Yes, we have used an AIO. I've had them leak on me twice. But again, that's because I was putting them in super cramped spaces. I will say the temps are really good, and their EK Varder fans are actually really good. We actually have a ton of them, and we're going to be using them a lot more in builds. So I've started trusting them again. Darth Ellender, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. No point exception, 1 bit. He gave me 1 bit. Can you win if you subscribe? You can win if you subscribe. You can win if you don't subscribe. All of the giveaways that we do here are not except for the subscriber only giveaway. Outside of that, everything else is for everybody. So if you want to win the 3080, you have to be a subscriber for the month of February. Ooh, that's a tough choice. So that height revolt, I don't have a good answer to that yet because our height revolt 3 hasn't gone through testing. So it's going through testing now. And I will let you guys know the NR200P versus the height revolt 3. The one thing that's nice about the height revolt 3 is just the portable carrying, like the fact that it's got the control, the handle, which is actually super nice. But I don't know about temps. The NR200P, I have a 5950 in that, and it ran very well. And we did the same thing in the height revolt 3. So we'll have to see when we get it in there. How much is a standard water cooling PC? You mean like a Spider-Man? Are you talking about like an AIO one or what? Okay, guys, level 5. We have 3 minutes left. Let's finish this out. Red Dragon dropping 5 gifted subs. All you have to do is follow it. All you have to do is be following for the ones that, yes, the main giveaways, not the GPU giveaway. Levictus, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. Levicious. Acid. Ace did it. Okay, Ace did it. Thank you very much as well. So DLSS is deep level super sampling. What it allows, it does is it basically runs the game at a lower resolution and then uses AI to upsample it, which means you're getting more resolution and frames per second than versus without. Some people say they can see the difference. Some people say they can't. I haven't seen the difference between DLSS. I mean, there's some pixelization, but it's actually pretty magical tech. And so you're running games faster without the need of power. And so a lot of people like 4K, and they're getting super high frame rates because of DLSS. Zan's Alpha, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. Introspective, thank you also for the 1 gifted sub. By the way, we will be announcing the winner for last week's $25 gift cards for all of the different comments. Those will be going out. We'll announce those probably on, hopefully tomorrow's stream. Look for the winners on Twitter. If you are a winner, look for the email that you put in your YouTube profile. And again, if you want to enter to win on this one, all you got to do is leave a quality comment. Can't be like, I deserve to win. ICANN has free PC. Please give me free stuff. Put it down. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the YouTube. Leave a good comment. It could be feedback. It doesn't have to be positive. It's just a good comment. Feedback about the stream or what you liked or what you didn't like. And then also, and then just be able to accept Vimeo or PayPal. And it's open worldwide as long as you can accept those things. Dungeon Master Darth Talus, 1 month. Thank you very much. Vicar of Mayhem, 200 bits. And there it is, level 5. And we got it done, guys. Thank you very much. So the opposite of what Darth Zellinger just did. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We are ready to go. We're finally getting started on the build. It's about an hour late, so let's see what we can do in terms of making up some of that time. So at the core of this PC that we're building today is a Ryzen 9 5900X. Used to be, this was my CPU of 2021. Absolutely love this CPU just because of cost, bang for buck, it's productivity, gaming, it had kind of everything, and at the same time, the cost was just super, super good. The cost continues to go down. Obviously, the 12 series Intel pretty much takes it to lunch now, but at the same time, still an absolutely great CPU, and given the cost versus a 12900K, this is a heck of a deal. Because I think right now, it's like, what is this at right now, Tom, in terms of cost? It's actually way less than what you would expect at this point in time. Null Point, thank you for the sub. Okay, so putting this inside of, and I love these cards, the ROG X570-F motherboard. It's fun. It's fun to use X570 and especially ROG Strix. These are great motherboards, and then at the same time have all the bells and whistles, PCIe Gen 4, all that stuff that kind of comes with it, which is cool. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Scattered Ink finishing it out with his 1 sub, and we are 12 subs away from the first giveaway tier. For RAM, we're going to be using the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro SL. This is their new low-profile Vengeance RGB RAM. They actually do make now, Corsair makes RAM specifically for AMD, which is actually pretty cool. We've used it a couple times, but I mean, this is 32 gigs at 3600 megahertz, and I believe it's CL18. Usually is. Yeah, CL18. So for our RAM options here. For storage, this individual wanted 970 EVO pluses, so he got 970 EVO pluses, and we've got a 1 terabyte and a 500 gig NVMe SSD. So there is our storage right there. For the cooling on our 5900X, this person's a huge ROG fan, so we're using the ROG Strix LC360 RGB. This is going to be more than enough cooling for our 5900X, and it's got those designed ARGB fans. It's got that sleek pump cover. Everything here works with AuraSync and Corsair iQ, so it should be very easy to control. Well, actually, almost everything, because the other thing too is he threw a kind of a surprise curveball, but not surprise curveball, because for fans, they wanted the Lian Li Uni SL120s. These have actually been really hard to get as of late, and I think we've really been hit with shipping issues specifically in this one, because the SL120s have just been difficult. They've come directly from Lian Li, but they're actually shipping from China, and so the delay on them has actually been pretty tremendous. So there is our fans, and we've got 9 of them. If they want to add an additional 10th later, they have that ability. We're only installing the 9 in here, but you can, because this is the ROG XL edition, he can add a single fan in the back for an additional exhaust if he wanted to. For his power supply, keeping with the ROG, he's using the ROG Strix 850 watt PSU. So we've used this a couple times. My favorite time to use this particular PSU is with specifically with the ROG the white one. The white one, I love their white PSU. It's got braided cables, very easy to cable manage, really good in terms of cable management, etc. And just really, really like this PSU. For cables, we are going to still use cable extensions though. Less of a necessary one on this one, but the cables are still kind of thin. So we're going to be using Asia Horse. This is their pure black kit on, not the double CPU, just their pure black kit, given the GPU only needs 2 8-pin connections. And then finally, the coup de grace, the final part of this, we're using the ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3070 Ti. So as you can see, a very, very Corsair, mostly ASUS build though, in terms of parts, etc. So should be a good build. I want to say thank you very much for MRD, Fallout, also Levicious again. Looks like Jack Plays, Alvanos, and DGS 8218. We are now 5-way from $50, which is cool. So yeah, great components. Should be a beautiful build. But we do got to get started because we got a lot of fans. Every time we build one of these PCs, we got a lot of fans to basically get put inside of it. So, and all of this coming together at $3,400 prior to tax. Yeah, very much an ASUS build for sure. So, yeah, it should be. I agree. It's going to be great looking. Okay, so we're going to get everything out of here except for what we need for the PSU. For the motherboard. Man, I pulled my hamstring today. I've been so usually when I do Orange Theory, because I'm summiting a couple mountains later in the year, I usually do power walking. Main reason being is that what I have a tendency to do when I do my cardio is I do very high elevation, like 12 or 15 on a treadmill, and then usually at a 3.5 to 4.0 pace. But now I've been trying to get a lot more running in, and so today I was running at 9. And I think I needed to stretch, so I pulled my hamstring, which is pretty crazy. Oh, don't worry, Godly. You'll get to see it. We'll always finish the builds. Well, that's not true. We almost always finish the builds. Slim! Hey, Robey, need help? Mobo, Asus Prime, RAM Triton Z. What's a good GPU? Is it white? I'm assuming white. So if I was you, I would do the either the Gigabyte Vision or the white Asus Strix. The Vision is easier to get. I think I'll be good, Goldie. Thank you very much, though. Godly. So that would be my recommendation, is the Gigabyte Vision GPU. Oh yeah, let's go to top down. Top down! Top down! Thank you for saying that. Thank you for telling me. How much the commission is total? So it's $3,400 plus 10% tax. So it takes it to what, 37, so let's say $3,800 plus 15% on top of that, which is like so it's like $4,300. Well, so somebody's saying he's like $3,400 and no 3080 Ti. Man, this chip shortage is going for too long. I will tell you, anytime you build an o11, right, and then everybody's like, oh, I need all the fans, you're spending $300 in fans. Because like whether that's o11, whether that's Uni 120s, whether that's QL 120s, like, you know, it's basically $90 to $100 per fan. So if you're buying 3 of them, you're spending a ton of money. No, it comes with its own set that is in a box that basically go there, but no, they don't come off. It literally just pops in. That came with that, and then there's also these little brackets that are on the fan that you took off. That looks like a grate. Those come off, and then go on the fans in the box. Okay, cool. Oh no, that sucks. He won a 3070 Ti in the shuffle and then got busy and forgot to buy it. I can contest to that. Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, that's the thing, Storm. A lot of people basically, and I have no issue with it, right? You're just paying for RGB and to fill it all out. So $90 for 3 fans, Sabine, not per fan. $90 for 3 fans. So if you're putting in 9 fans, because that's what you usually put in an 011, you're spending a lot of money on fans. Oh, look at that build. That's a great looking motherboard. I do know people who've ordered from Aqua Tuning, and I haven't heard any issues. So we'll use these little bad boys, and then we're good. Okay, so let's zoom in here, get our motherboard and all that stuff installed. So anyway, I think that's the problem, is that like people are like, yeah, you're spending a lot of money on parts. The other thing too is when you go X570, there's a lot of places to spend money that makes sense, that you can definitely spin your way out of a 3080 or 3080 Ti. 3080 Ti's though, dude, 3080 Ti is like $1,800 unless you get a Founders Edition. So I mean, all in all, like a 3200 build with a 3080 Ti is pretty rare. Yeah, so I don't think, actually I think a 3080 Ti and a $3,200 build is, you're asking for a lot. These prices are not going anywhere. Not until the chip shortage and shipping issue, and a lot of that actually has more to do with coronavirus than anything else. DJ Rekka, my channel's just at a little over 2 years now. But I mean, like all in all, like I really got into it because I wanted to not have to pay for tech originally. So I didn't think it would be anything, you know what I mean? I just thought it'd be a chance to stream builds and stuff like that. And then it just blew up is kind of the thing. But yeah, originally it was just like I was being cheap. I was like, oh, cool, if I can just get, you know, a GPU or build a PC once every, you know, 6 months. You know, maybe I'll get lucky. Thoughts on Zotac GPUs? We've tested them. Their performance has been on par, if not better, than some of the best GPUs on the market. The problem is I've just heard nothing but bad things about reliability and also about their customer service. We have not had any issues with our Zotac GPUs though. So I don't know how true that is, but we haven't had the thing. You're apparently close to me. Close to you. Ah. You're close to me as in like where I live, you mean? I wouldn't say resort to a pre-built. Pre-builts can be legit options. Those are great cards. So what weren't these new graphic cards supposed to be $800 and lower? Founders Editions were supposed to be and still kind of are. But I think that the days, I don't know. I'm hoping that they come back. I don't know when that's going to be. I'll be honest, right? I don't think anybody does. And I don't think, the other thing too is I think that for a Founders Edition card, right? Yes. I don't think AIBs were ever planning on being $800 or lower. Thoughts on the Red Devil 6900 XT? We have one. I mean, it's a great card if you like AMD cards. I have no issues with that. Are you going to watch the Super Bowl or play games? I actually might fly to California early to go watch the Super Bowl with some friends. So we have a Mod Monday on Monday, and so I always fly in to LA the Sunday night before, and so I might go in and go a little, because I mean, come on, dude, two teams nobody thought were going to make it, LA Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. You know what I mean? It's like I think that's going to be just a fun game. I kind of want Cincinnati to win because that would just be weird. I think I'm gonna root for Cincinnati, even though I'll be in LA. Okay, let's check it out. Pause the music. Plus, I really like Walk Like an Egyptian, right? Which is what they're famous for. You know, isn't that like? Because not only can they play football, but they can also sing "Walk Like an Egyptian." Dun, 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 dun. You know, that's the past few games were actually the playoff games were crazy. Generic, I prefer I know people I get beat up for this all the time, but right now I prefer NVIDIA because I've just had a ton of issues with AMD's GPU drivers, including the stuff I got. You know, I have Halo 6900 XTs, and we just had a ton of problems running the game with it. So, with their latest drivers. Yeah, that's the Bengals. That's what I said, Vicar. And they're really good at singing too, right? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Walk like an Egyptian, just like the Bengals. Okay, here we go, guys. First click of the week. It's going to be good. Here we go. 94.8 quality click. I like it. I like it. No, this is DDR4. This is a Radeon build. $92.5. It's a good radio station. Next one. Well, that was kind of weak. 91. It's getting worse. Why is it getting worse? It's not supposed to get worse. Here we go. Oh, 93.5. You guys want to hear something interesting? I don't think they didn't tell I was under NDA or anything like that. But we are, I was telling Thomas about that. Those clicks were okay, by the way. They're not the greatest. They were okay. Not the worst we've had. Not the best we've had. We are building a PC with components completely purchased from GameStop, and so we're going to be doing that. It's going to be a stream in early March that you guys will be able to tune in and watch. Yeah, so we're going to be building a PC using GameStop components. So yeah, that should be. I didn't know GameStop really. I remember when they said they were getting into it. I didn't know they were going to do that. So like now they're having me build out a PC, and we're going to build it on the stream. So this is the X570 from them. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, GameStop. Yeah, exactly, GameStop. Guys, we're one sub away from unlocking the $50 gift card, and then on our way towards the $100 gift card. I don't think, Mr. Anderson's, it doesn't matter. Just know that you're not going to get the best performance on that, but like Halo works great on an NVIDIA GPU, even though it's optimized for AMD. You just might see where you're going to see the larger impact is on budget GPUs, like for instance the 3050, and you'll see that in our 3050 review. That like for instance, Borderlands didn't get the same boost that 3050 like the other games did with the 3050. So. That's where you might see the impact of DLSS more or optimization more than anything. For 3080s and stuff like that, you're not going to really notice a ton. No, the fan is for the X570 chipset. Unless you have an X570S motherboard, which got rid of the active cooling, most X570 boards have a fan on them. Hey, 50! Let's update our giveaway thing. Okay, guys, we're on our way to the next tier. On our way towards a $100 Newegg gift card now. Oops, let's get the right. So we're on our way to $100 Newegg gift card. $2022! Okay, there we go. Next goal is up. Oh, forgot to put chat back up. Yeah, I'm excited about Dynamix. I'm actually going to play some of that with my son tonight. So it's funny because he's like, hey, Dad, I want to play with you. And I was like, cool. I played like the intro, and I was like, oh, buddy, we'll play afterwards. And then he's like, okay. I was like, just play through the intro. And he comes back, he's like, Dad, are we going to play tonight? I was like, no, probably not tonight, man, because I just got back with watching Moonfall with my wife. And he's like, what? He's like, Dad, TJC dropping 20 gifted subs. Holy moly, buddy. Thank you very much. for all those gifted subs. Thank you, dude. That's huge. So, wow, thanks, TJ. So anyway, my son's like, oh, but Dad, I played like 4 hours, and I was gonna carry you. I'm like, what are you? Are you Eternal Cole? Have you been talking to Eternal Cole? Because I don't need to be carried all the time. But yeah, we're gonna play tonight. I would just buy the same fans. I mean, if the LLs went out and they wouldn't honor that's weird they don't honor the warranty, but I mean, I would not switch fans because then there's a lot of controllers and stuff like that you got to switch out. Thanks, Cole. TJ, thank you very much for that, man. That's huge. That made my day, man. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's get these M.2s in. Pretty straightforward. We got a 500 gig and a 1 terabyte. We're just going to take this little. First, we're going to grab our little screw. I'm used to 12th gen where we don't need those. Hey, WXVE boy, thank you for the $2. Happy birthday. Hopefully you get a PC tomorrow for your birthday. Oh, I use, it's part of Streamlabs OBS. Oh, cool. I'll take care of that. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's get our standoffs in here. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Doing a pretty big, going with a Ryujin 2 and a Helios Gundam edition with an EVGA Kingpin. Will it work with a Ryujin 2 and a Helios case? Does the Kingpin, what's the AIO in the Kingpin? You should be able to top mount the Ryujin with 360 and then front mount the Kingpin. I think you should be okay. It's going good, man. I'm having a good day. Just building PCs, man. How can you not have a good day? That's okay, Night Fury fam. That's what it's for. Guys, we are 30 subs away from the next tier. Thanks to TJC. There's our 500 gig. And then our 1 terabyte. Ugh. There we go. If you get a pre-built from Newegg, get one of their ABS systems. Those ABS, like even Gamers Nexus, who I know who's on a tirade right now about Newegg, but they like their ABS systems. Their cooling on them is pretty good. If you're looking for another option, I just did a great review on the system from iBuyPower, which actually had really good thermals, etc. We were pretty impressed. So if you're looking for some pre-built options. APUs are easy to get a hold of. Aw, thanks, TJ. That means a lot. Seriously. So Tree 420, you can do that. Like again, the build that I have, a $1,000 build that'll let you do that. Or if not, if you really care about COD at like really high frame rate, then you're gonna want it like probably a 3060 Ti or 3070. COD's just not optimized. That's the problem. No, I did not get that at all. There we go. That was a little bit more work than it was supposed to be. That goes pretty painlessly. There we go. Okay, motherboard together. Let's check our AIO. See what the mounting mechanism is for this thing. I would do the 57 or the 5600G for sure over the Athlon. Stumpy Squatch, I think I would go probably as far back as 10th gen. I don't think I would. 9900K might be okay, but like at this point in time, anything older than that, I'm not really kind of a fan of from a gaming standpoint. The 5700G or the 5600, yeah, the new 5000 series APUs are way better. Yeah, White 92, that seems like a pretty good price. You can always talk to Tom if he's not too busy. He's a really great guy to talk to about build prices. Derek, I don't know. I don't do a ton of Time Spy stuff. You can, if you wanted to go cheap, my lowest recommendation is like the 12600K to go with the 3070 and a B660 motherboard. That's a great combination right there, and it's not gonna put you back. 299 bucks, and your B660 is right around the price of everything else. I haven't used it, Latino. Oop, that's not what I want. Ryzen does it. The one thing that's interesting about Ryzen will be cool is just it doesn't have a lot of the optimization that Intel does for Windows. Specifically, as we move into Windows 11, Thread Director could be a big thing. Did you forget the SSD mounting screws? No, they were in there. I put them in there and I mounted them. I did all that stuff before. Oh, good, I did. I'm glad I got it right. Okay, we're just putting our AMD stuff mounting. See you later, Kuno. Know your memes. Sorry. See you later. Know your memes. Hey, Vanix, we're going to check out VIP-CDKdeals.com. We're going to be talking about it here today. They're a sponsor for today's stream. Yeah, those are for this. But because we have to worry about the mounting screw here, that's why it's not in. LG 798, yeah, 3050 should be fine. Okay, guys, motherboard. Let's go ahead and put our last thing we're going to do. We're going to, well, I'm just going to put this down there. We are going to just real quick, let's get our thermal paste on. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Don't go off of just what Steve just had a bad experience. Literally ordered. We had this whole conversation earlier. I've ordered hundreds of thousands of dollars from Newegg and returned tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff and not had any issues. I've had similar or no more issues than I've had with AMD, with Amazon or Best Buy. So yes, their policies are fine. Steve just had a really bad experience, and it was bad. And Newegg screwed up, but I wasn't the only one who defended Newegg, by the way. Linus also did. If you watch the latest WAN show. kind of like the same thing that happened when Steve released the AIO thing. And people went on a crusade about you're putting your AIO wrong, and that wasn't true. That wasn't true either. That's the thing, is most people haven't had issues returning stuff. Most people have not had issues returning stuff on Newegg. It was Noctua. It's the Noctua. This is the stuff I like, the NFU, the NFH1. I really like this thermal paste. I like to do a thin-ish layer, still enough that if there's some spread, you know, when you apply pressure, but it's still pretty thin. Okay guys, motherboard is ready. So I run both, and I haven't had any issues with either. So I don't really have a preference. I think it's for other people. I still think Windows 11 still has some work that needs to be done to it to just make it more stable and then all that sort of stuff, but it's getting there pretty quick. But I right now, I'd still say, if people were gonna say, hey, put a gun to your head, where do you wanna go, Robey? I would still say Windows 10, just until it is fully done. I think the thing is, so when Wiz o42, so these, to be clear, I have had a similar incident, specifically having to do with a race chair when it came to Amazon, and where I basically got blamed for not returning something when I just literally got the box and sent the exact same box back to them. But I talked to so like after multiple calls to Amazon customer service, we had zero issues. They finally gave me my refund after explaining. The recourse is you continue to work with the company because you just got a bad customer service person. And the other thing too is I've also had circumstances where I've seen people on TikTok who've had bad circumstances with Newegg and connected them individually and got that fixed. The recourse is you continue to work with the company, especially if you're out money, and they do fix it. And that has happened. Scattered ink, this one was not. This was not amazing at the first. The first time it was not, but yes, eventually it got there. Null point exception exactly. Okay, let's get this out. Oh. Well, Wiz 042, the problem is that a lot of people, and this is it's funny because I really, what I blame this on is the reason that companies have these issues is because people have tried to find loopholes and take and ways around, like returning broken stuff or stuff that isn't there. And so it's because those people who are not honest, right, is why we can't have nice things. What the heck is going on here with this top? Oh, it has a button, that's right. So I think the problem is that they can't trust people because for the most part, they've been burned a lot. And that's the problem. And that's what kind of happened, right? And so, and it's because of that. And so the people I'm mad at are the people who made it so circumstances like that continue to happen. To be clear, I'm not saying what happened wasn't terrible with what happened to Steve. I just feel like there was a point in which Newegg realized what was happening, was trying to fix it, and they were reaching out on Twitter, which they don't just do with Gamers Nexus. They also do that with normal clients all the time, and then they refused to work with them, right? So it's fine. I mean, he made a video at it. I mean, I'm sure in the end, I think what will happen is regardless, something good will happen out of it, whether that's better customer service regardless. I just want to let people know that I don't think he's telling you not to go buy stuff from Newegg. He's just telling a story, right? So, okay, And I had the same thing at Best Buy. Like we returned a brand new television, like literally not opened, and the guy had to open it. Because the thing is like people will reseal stuff. There's all sorts of stuff. Like they just can't trust anybody. Okay, so we got everything stripped here. Let's go and, yeah, let's go and take these now. So I'm gonna take these off. Let's go to side camera. So we're just gonna remove these panels here. There we go. Oh, wow. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Just realized that you guys can't see. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now we can take this back off. Top down, drop this. Oh, the XL, so big. Such a big case. Oh, did I do the wrong ones again? I did. Son of a biscuiter. I never seem to get this part right. Like no matter how, it's like, cause the screws are like close to the same and I keep taking the wrong ones off. So don't remove those. Remove the other ones. I knew I was gonna do this wrong. This is not an inverted case now. Oh, we got SFP Phoenix in the house. He just got it. He just found out we got his GPU squared away. He's pretty happy. Okay, now we're gonna take the right one off. Here we go. So for the sake of, because he is not installing any hard drives, we're going to remove these because just to simplify cable management. Then we always ship them if they want to add them. Yeah, they're all SSDs. But the thing is like the one thing that's tough about this case is that they give you all this room for the hard drives, but man, it's just. See what I mean? Like this is like a whole thing right here of just dead space. Speaking of that, where's my box of extras? Usually it's inside of this thing, but I don't see it. There we go. One more. Okay. See how much simpler that makes the... I'm gonna go see, I need to find the motherboard screws. One sec, guys. Hey, can you go see if downstairs there's a box about this big that's filled with screws? It's supposed to, it doesn't look like it's in the box, but they probably took it out when they did the photos and stuff. It's the, oh, never mind, it's right here. I got it. It's the XL. It was in the box, guys. It was in the box. It was in the box. We found it. Okay, got our case screws. Okay, good. So we're good here. Now we have far less cables to worry about. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is run this up here. And then up and through here, just to hold this for now. Keep this thing from flapping around like a crazy thing. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. Now it's all hooked up. Put these back on. I wonder if the reason they switched that is because people were like, I didn't get my... What if this goes the other way? It does, okay. They're like, I didn't get my box of screws. And so they were like, well, you know what, we need to make them more apparent. Because we're sending a lot of people free hardware that actually did have their stuff. Okay. Okay guys, we finally have the case kind of prepped. Let's go and get our motherboard in, and then we'll start installing our fans. You know what? Let's just be weird. Let's be weird, guys. You guys ready to be weird? You guys ready? Let's put fans in first. Let's do these rear fans. Start the fan building process. Actually, why don't we build all of our fans, because it's always fun. Oh, it's much lighter when you have nothing else in it. Let's get all our fans built. Let's get weird. You'll need a crane just because of how hefty it is. Okay, so we'll need one of those. Yeah, just gets a sticker and put up there. Okay. Just taking out the stuff that we actually need for this build. Because this is the one we'll keep. The rest of this stuff doesn't go, just goes away. And this comes with the stickers, which is always nice. It's very hard to kind of get in without the stickers now. 23 subs to go. Look at that. Poncho7866 dropping his 13-month anniversary and 6 gifted subs to boot. Thank you, Poncho. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Poncho. Okay, since Poncho dropped a good amount of gifted subs, let's sing happy birthday to Poncho. Okay, everybody, you guys ready? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Poncho7866666666. Happy birthday to you. There you go, man. There you go, Poncho. You're very welcome. Thank you for the gifted subs, man. Happy birthday, dude. Okay, more fans, more fans. Wait, today's not your birthday, is it? Cole Martin? Wait, today is not Eternal Rage's birthday, is it? Because if it is, I feel really bad. More fans. No, the build is not over. Oh, yesterday was her birthday. Well, that's not the same. Jeez, you're making me feel bad. No, you're not chopped liver, Cole Martin. Happy birthday to you. You know how much I love you. Happy birthday, Cole. You get your birthday gift from us anyway. I like the thing is the SL versions perform better. But if you want more RGB, then SL for sure. I mean AL for sure. I have a tendency to use the AL more than I use the SL. I mean, sorry, the SLs more than I use the ALs. Wow, I am dyslexic today. If I would have known, okay, well, okay, I have to sing happy birthday to her because Cole, okay, guys, Eternal Rage has been a friend of mine for a very long time. So I know I just sang happy birthday to Poncho, but I do have to sing happy birthday to Cole because Cole is a very special person in my life. And the other thing too is that if I don't do it, she will emotionally abuse me and physically never carry me in any video games that I need to beat. So that's how it goes. So we will do one more happy birthday because it's for a very special person. And so everybody, just so you guys know, Eternal Rage, or Cole, is our YouTube moderator. She's been a mod in my channel since the morning mixer days, has been on my stream numerous times, and she's absolutely awesome. So what if your birthday's in July? Well, then it's too bad for you, 99. We're gonna have 9 fans. Okay, so one more happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Eternal Rage Cole. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cole. She's awesome. We got more fans, guys. How's the climb prep going? It's going well. We're well into it. We just started the first week of an 8-week challenge. The actual climb training doesn't start until March 15th, though, because we don't summit until July. So, you're welcome. Yeah, that's how long she's been a friend. Do you have a 12900K in there? Yeah, we have multiple ones. Why, Brado? Okay, we got all the, we're just getting out, we're just fanning right now. Fangirling, fanboying, just fanning right now. Putting all the fans. Okay, that's all the extra stuff for the fans. There we go, yeah. Maybe I'll be one of those Facebook people you can hire and sing you happy birthday. Guys, we are we're at 78 of 8, so we're 12 away, 22? No, 22. Yeah, 22, math, Robey, hard. 22 away from the next tier of giveaways. Let's see if we can get to 100. Oh, wait, yeah, no, we'll order yours separately. Just getting all the fans undone here. All the stickers. Okay. There we go. All the fans. All the fans. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to hook them all together to make one giant Uber fan. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I did not do this right. 8 fans on top of it. There we go. We're ready. I think this will fit. I think this will fit in the case. Ooh, Uber fan. Yeah. Look at all the food. It's an Uber fan. It's like a bazooka of fans. Uber fan. It's like Legos. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, there's our first set. There's our second set. we had the Uber fan. What happens when you put all the Lian Lee fans together? Uber fan. Okay, so we got that now. Let's bring up our case. Oh, it's the case of the cases. Okay, we're gonna do exhaust, intake, exhaust. So this is gonna be exhaust out the back. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've got all of the fans now. Now we just need to get this all hooked up. I think we got it off Newegg. Yeah, you just have to notify when they're in stock, because they do come in stock in waves. So you just gotta be on the lookout for them. Okay, there we go. First fan ready. Okay, let's go to side view here. Getting the fans in. Kind of the hard part's done now. Once you kind of get the first 4 screws in, after that it goes pretty fast here. Then we can use the wow stick. Okay, let's grab our wow stick. Get these other fans in here, these other screws. Oh, let me move. Actually, the thing is, I forgot to set up for filming. Hold on. There you go. Hey, $5. What's the most challenging build you've done so far? Was it your first build or is it new case? Ooh, most challenging, honestly, that Dark Base Pro was pretty ludicrous. But I mean, honestly, probably the water-cooled builds always are probably the most challenging just because there's a lot of components and time. But that in terms of just a regular build, the Dark Base Pro was like that was a pain in the patooey, man. Oh no! The Thermaltake AH, that attack helicopter build. Do you guys remember that? Oh no, that one wasn't that bad. That just took a lot of time. Remember that AH build? Hey Evo, what's up, man? Yeah, that one was the AH build was like that attack helicopter. Oh man, that was brutal. How's the PC, Evo? It's still working good? Okay, so there we go, that's in. Let's go ahead and, now we can actually put in our motherboard. We've actually done something useful now. That's what you guys are waiting for. We got our first set of fans in. Ugh. And all the fans put together. Axeman, thank you very much for the 2 gifted subs. Guys, we are 19 away. My math is on par. Okay, here we go. Cam link is down. Oh, no, we went top down. Okay, now we can put this in. Ugh. Okay, there we are, finally at a place where things are going into the case. I prefer the Kraken personally, but I haven't used it a lot of ASUS AIO, so I can't really definitively say. But I have used a lot of NZXT AIOs, and they're awesome. Use a lot of Corsair ones, and I'm now using a lot of EK ones too. Yeah, we're doing the AIO on the top. It's a X57. Yeah, it's the heat sink for the chipset. Okay. Let's get our stuff out here. So much stuff that comes with this case. These builds always like fill up, like just in extra components alone. It's just so much stuff. You know what I do need though? I need one of these and one more of these. Okay, cool. Okay, now, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to take this. They're about Axemen, they're about $109, anywhere between $90 and $100 for 3 fans. Okay, starting to get stuff that I don't need into my bag, so it's not kind of crowding my location here. There we go. Okay, let's get these motherboards screwed in. A lot of fans here. Okay, there's all our screws. Don't need this anymore. Okay, now let's grab our screwdriver and then our screws. Okay, just now we're just screwing in our motherboard. Working our way downtown, walking fast, doing some oboe screw now. Remember guys, don't forget 500 likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech. That unlocks another giveaway. We got 19 subs until we unlock our next tier well, actually, you know what? I'll just take a break here real quick. Let's take a break and let's just walk through the giveaway. So we got multiple giveaways that happen during a stream. The first one is if we get 2 level 5 hype trains, of which we've already had one today. If we get 2 level 5 hype trains, then we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. Woohoo! If we get 500 likes on the YouTube stream over at youtube.com/Robeytech, we will give another 250 gig NVMe SSD. Now, if you look down in the corner where it says 81 of 100, if we get to $100 subs, give away a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get to 150 subs, give away a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get to 200 subs, we give away a 12400. If we get 250, we give away a 5600X or a 12600K. If we get to 300 subs, we give away a 3050. If we give away 350 subs, we give away a 5800X or 12700K. 450, we give away a 3060, and so on and so forth. It grows the more subs we get. Lastly, for the month of February, we're giving away an RTX 3080. It's the January-February dual giveaway because February is a shorter month. So we're giving away a 3080. If you want to get in on that, all you got to do is head on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, drop your free Amazon Prime subscription, and you'll be entered to win. You'll be entered to win that GPU. So you have to be over at twitch.tv/Robeytech if you want to enter to win on that sub-only giveaway. And then we'll draw the winner in early March. So that's all the stuff that we're giving away. So you just got to make sure that you're subbed. Now, if you've been gifted a sub, you can use your Prime sub to double your chances. In fact, the guy who won in July won a 3080 Ti just off of a single Prime subscription. Then you can get extra entries by gifting subs, like you've seen so many people here doing. You can also get extra entries by subscribing at Tier 2, which gets you 5, and Tier 3, which gets you 10. So that's all the giveaways that are happening today, and they'll all happen near the end of the stream. Okay, let's go back to top down. We can finally put this little thing back on. It's been sitting off for a long time. But it was off because we needed to get the motherboard mounted. Okay, we're going to use the smaller screwdriver. I only got power to the... So Dizzy Goat got that. Did you, are you in the Seattle area? Are you like, where are you located? Yes, Prodigy rocks next week. We've had one for a couple weeks. We need to build it in a new color that's coming. Snowman, thank you very much. 82 guys. And I Like Sand also subscribed. Did I miss that one? Hey, Charles 4691. Thank you very much for the sub. Snowman, thank you for the sub. I don't see any other subs. I'm just looking, so the thing is, we're actually going to be doing some of those videos. If you're in the local Seattle area and you have a PC that's having an issue, And we're actually looking at adding a series. I actually got the idea totally from Greg Salazar. Really like watching it and I'd like to do it myself. So if you'd like to, if you're in the local Seattle area and you have a PC that has an issue or has a problem, hardware only, and you'd like us to troubleshoot it for free, all that sort of stuff, just reach out to me on Discord. Or you're willing to drive here or ship your PC here, no cost to you. We'll fix it, get it sent out, and return. So yeah, if you're curious and you just want to have somebody look at it, you can totally do that too. Hey, W5ERX Radio, 10 months, and he subscribed at tier 2. So yeah. Yeah, I got the idea from Greg, and I've really enjoyed his stream. I was like, you know what, that actually looks like a lot of fun. And so yeah, it's a new one that we're going to be doing too. See if people are interested on my for my audience. Well, House of Tom, you actually have to be entertaining to watch, though. So, I might fly you out, but you can't fix it. Tom. Craig, Lily, I agree. I think it's a good idea, though. And honestly, he can only do the Orlando area. So I was like, you know what? If I can do it and help people, that'd be pretty rad. But I am giving him the credit. He is the one who came up with the idea. So anyway, if you have a PC that could use something like that, please reach out. We'd love to take a look at it, and if you're long, we're gonna make a video out of it. So it's my take on fix or flop. Yeah, Thuper duper Steve. I love your name, by the way. Yeah, but I think we're gonna call it Can He Fix It? Because it's like from Fix It Felix, but I thought Can he fix it? Can he fix it? So. That's my idea. I know but it looks really fun. And I was like, you know what? Building PCs, a lot of people do, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, so we got all that in. Now we need to build our AIO and get it built. But let's go ahead and we're gonna go and run our front panel connections and get those in first, because that way we can just not have to worry about it. Yeah, Starry I Am. I was talking about Greg Salazar, which we almost got together. Greg, I want to make, Greg seems like a really cool guy. We almost got together when we were in Florida, but unfortunately, when we were there, and the day we were supposed to get together was the day that he had his daughter. He and his wife went into labor the day we were supposed to meet and hang out. So we will, when I go to Florida again, which will happen, because I keep doing stuff with Origin, etc., we will get together. Okay, so we had to open, guys. We actually had to open our next package of zip ties, because I've used all the other ones. Actually ran through a whole 1,000 things of zip ties. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I am gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way, because he doesn't have two USB 3 headers, so. If I had to choose between a 2060 and a Radeon 6000 series, I would choose a Radeon. Between those two, I think a Radeon is a clear choice. I would always do the next gen for that, even if it was AMD. I mean, and the other two is, they are working, and I think they will get the graphic driver solved. I don't know, I'd be curious what other people think. Does this not work? Like, what's going on here? Charles, thank you very much, my friend. 5 gifted subs, taking it to 90. That is not working. That is a useless. I mean, honestly, if you can get a 3000 series, I would recommend that more. But if you had to choose between those two, that's my 2 cents. Okay, that's out of the way. Okay, let's run our other cables here. This is always the cable that everybody forgets down. Down here at the bottom of the case is actually RGB, an RGB header, which people space on all the time. So don't forget about the RGB header down here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Doing some simple cable management stuff here. One thing I will not steal from Greg, and I'm not even saying stealing, but the idea Greg can have is the deep cleaning thing. That is something that I do not, like I would not have the patience for. Like if somebody's PC was doing that, we're also doing a bunch of other series too. Like we have another one that we're finding local creators and also national creators who have outdated software and hardware and redoing their PCs as a service as well. And we're doing that in partnership with companies like what we did with NZXT. We're doing that as well. So we actually have our own ideas too, and they're not that they're unique. Finding unique stuff in this space sometimes is hard, but we're also doing that too. So, but I have a lot of respect for Greg and what he does. And I just think it looks like a lot of fun. That goes to the bottom here. Okay, so that's going down here. This is going up here. This is going down here, as is this. Okay, so there's all our front panel connections. Robey 5 cents. No, you gotta go this way. No, wow. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that. HD audio. My friend and I are building your Ice Blue Fantex build. Any advice for cable management? Any tips or trick? So Dizzy got that. One of the things I like to do if I'm ever following it is just to go to my cable management section, find out where I did it, and then just pause the video. Makes it really easy to copy what I did, if that's what you want to do. But yeah, the thing is like I have a tendency to clump things by if I'm not time constrained, I clump things by type. So I don't do as many spine builds when I'm just building a build on my own. I do more of what are called type clumping, and then I spend a lot more time on it for individual builds. I mean, like my own builds, but yeah. I think that the cable management for that build came out pretty good. There we go. Okay. Last little bit. This has all of the buttons. Hard drive. Power switch. Reset switch. Okay, let's get these zip tied together just for now. Well, I probably won't do that yet. Because I want to wait till I have everything else hooked up. But there we go. All the cables are hooked up for the front panel for now, and then we'll do more cable management later. But okay, let's get our AIO put together. Build is coming together, guys. Ugh. AIO. 8 subs away, guys. Do not need these. Okay. I don't think I need anything else out of this. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do it this way. Need our second set of fans. Makes it easy, because they're just right here. We're gonna be doing intake on this one. Okay. Okay, I don't think I need any. This has got a single thing that goes off of it. This I don't have to worry about. Wow, this thing has like freaking 50 gajillion splitters. That's actually kind of cool. USB. Seeing where the, yep, USB header. Okay. And there are things. I do not need this. Take 3 of these I don't need. Try to make sure I don't have, yeah, I'll have something else that goes on. Okay, cool. Okay. Hold on, before I do this. Nope, I wanted the other way. Hopefully this will work. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. That worked. Okay, awesome. Now we can just get the rest of this in. Wow stick. There we go. Fans in the top and on the side should be focused on the CPU. What do you mean, fiddlesticks? They are. This is doing intake, so it pulls cold air from the top of the case into the. Guys, we did testing. The optimal. This is our optimal. These are the best. These are the best temps we've gotten in the o11 dynamic. Intake on the bottom, blowing cold air directly into the CPU, into the GPU, and then intake on the top, pulling cold air in for the CPU, and then exhaust out of the back. Okay. There we go. All of our stuff is in. Okay, cool. Now we have our AIO put together. Oh no, push the button. Let's get this into the case. Into the case. And we will. One thing that is nice about this case is just, this particular build is just how, because of the o11, because of the Uni fans, it does make it way easier to get all your stuff in here. Okay, let's go to side view. There we go. Oh. No. Definitely want washers on the top here. Amazing how much better I got with doing one-handed stuff. Ever since being in the PC building, like being able to one-hand put screwing a washer on to a screwdriver. Once you get it in, it's easy. Okay, there you go. Now it's centered. Ooh, 93. We're getting close. Okay, more fans are in. Slowly putting it together. Thank you, Rune Sphinx. I'm glad you were impressed. I just get used to it. I was trying out assistants for a little while. Like at first I was like, oh, let's have this guy Tom on here. But but then he just made fun of me, and then people were like, he's mean. So then we were like, okay, we'll have to find somebody else. So then I have to do it by myself. Okay, one more sub, guys. We're almost to the 100. On our way to the 150. You can, it depends on the thickness. We tried it with Creamy Thick's build and it did not work. There we go, 100, there it is, 100 subs. We're on our way to the next tier, guys. On our way to 150. There it is, next goal is up. We have one more after this, and then we're gonna start giving away hardware. Yeah, we tried to do it with Creamy Thicks, and we could not make it fit. But on the one case that is actually really easy to do push-pull on is the 5000D. I will say one thing I like about the ASUS screws is that they're nice and long. But they're still bump, which means you can't use this top dust filter anymore. Slowly making it way through. Got 2 more screws. Man, they give you a lot of screw mounts. I don't know why. Kind of surprised. Okay, there we go. That is done. Dunsies. Oh, shoot. Guys, I forgot to do something. We'll have to do that with it upside down now. Just realized. Okay, let's go. Oh, you guys are in the side view. I forgot to put the stickers on. Okay, we're just making sure the stickers to cover those ugly to just make the fans look nicer. Okay, now our fans look better. Okay, let's get our mounting done. The stickers came with the fans. So KevTech, we weren't able to make it work. Like it depends on, so a couple things. It depends on the push. I'm actually in this one, actually, we might be okay if we wanted to. But the one that we did for Creamy Thick, his VRM was too thick to push it down. And see how this one has a little bit of clearance here? His did not, so we weren't able to do push-pull. And you can go back and watch the stream where we actually did it. This one you could probably do push-pull because it looks like we actually have quite a bit of clearance to actually do it on this case. And it was an 011. It was an 011 XL. Creamy Thick was here when we did it. If you wanted to ask, or you can check it out. Check out the stream yourself. We did try. I have not. I do see it in here. We shouldn't need it for this. I should look it up because I mean we might need it for this Strix. Yeah, you can do six. You can do 6 push pull at the top. The AIO is intake, it's not exhaust. Stumpy Squatch. It's intake from the top. It's pulling air from the top into the case, and then that stuff is getting exhausted. Those actually, so Org Chaos was saying, hey, using the stock EPS connections, I will tell you, those are actually less bendable. One of the things that does work, and we actually bought them, is for doing stuff like this, is basically a 90 and then plugging it in behind it. Why are you not radiating at the top? So Stenel, heat rises in a case. Heat rises in a case. There's so much airflow, there is no heat rising. That is a, yeah, you're pulling air through the heating. So you pull air through the radiator, heating it up. So Stumpy Squatch, if I put it the other way, and I was pulling air, if I was exhausting, I would be pulling air from within the case, which is warmer than the air that is outside of the case. This way I'm pulling air from outside of the case in. And the exhaust is going through the back. So we just flat out, we tested this, and this is the optimal air setup for this particular case, is intake, and then exhaust. So we tested all the configurations, and this was the lowest temperature one. Stendal, no it's not. What about atmospheric air coming in? Stendal, do you think that the temperature difference between what is essentially here and here from an atmosphere standpoint is that high? It's literally less than 2 feet. And do you have the data that shows otherwise? Because we do. No, I'm just curious, because I mean, it's like flat out, we have the data. Yes, of course, my case would be sitting on a carpet next to a radiator. What? No, you don't. Actually, we have a massive, what are you talking about? No, you don't. Well, I mean, I don't have what? I don't have the data? I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say, because the only two is like the stuff that you're talking about is like you're saying that atmospheric difference over 2 feet is going to be a thing. And if you want to do differently, man, I got no qualms about it. You can totally do whatever you want, man. It's totally fine. It's okay. He can totally be fine and do it his way. I am not forcing somebody. I'm just saying we get a lot of those questions, so we tested it. And so I'm just saying this is the optimal one. We saw, I mean, and the other two is they're all within margin of error, to be honest, right? Like we're talking about 3 to 5 degrees maybe. But the main reason that we do this more than anything is because it actually makes a massive difference in the GPU. Because getting cold air directly to the GPU and then exhausting it through the side makes a big difference. So, what a weird, this thing has got an extra clip on it. Okay, that's odd, never seen that before. Oh, so it just clips, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that makes it easy. Oh, that's neat, Actually like that. Okay, so what do I want to do here? First thing I want to do is remove the thermal paste, because we have our own. The top fans are intake, yes. Call it in advance. That's the thing, is it's big, and Baxton, it was exactly right. Like it was all super, super close. So That's the same thing we saw. The Evo is out. It's just back ordered. Like I feel bad because Lian Lee has been trying to get them in, but like all of their stuff has been hard to get into just because of shipping. But it's out already. If I remember off the top of my head, and I'd have to go back and like pull the whole thing, and it was like 3 or 4 degrees warmer. Don't forget to secure, yeah, no kidding. That's a good point. Just make sure that these are twisted. I don't think they have an Evo XL yet, no. Because I have better thermal paste than what they have most of the time. There we go. No, you're absolutely right, Bella. KevTech, the main reason I replaced it on this is because you don't get the coverage. So even if you did, let's say for instance I kept the perfectly good stuff, you're going to get a circle on the outside. And for Ryzen and Intel, there's chiplets all the way to the edge, especially with the newer ones. So this way you get better coverage, the entire IHS is covered, and then you get better thermal transfer. And that we have, again, that's something else that we've also shown. So using your own thermal paste, actually, like we can get a pretty big difference in temperature by doing it this way. Oh, it's fine, Lee. It's just the thing is if you look at the pattern, unlike like the ones that are actually pretty good is like Corsair's one, which is actually a square, and some other ones. But this way you get better coverage because it covers the whole IHS of the build. I mean of the CPU. Where's my? Which way's up? That's a good question. Which way is up? I think this is up, right? There we go. Dang it. I'm just trying to get this on. The 12600K, Bella. There's like $2 difference, and the 12600. The 12600K is just better. Bryce, they did not pay for one, so they can add one if they want. It's easy to add because of the Lian Lee, but this one we're not. Definition, it was pre-applied. I applied it really early on. And we didn't have to shut that guy. I don't know if he was actually trolling. I feel bad because, I mean, he's asking a good question. He gets asked a lot. I didn't understand his responses. Okay. The SL fans are better than AL, yes, because they have higher set, like across the board, they perform better. There's no springs on this one. CPU fan, AIO pump. Okay, there we go. Didn't he also, I mean, the other thing too is he also said that he sits his on a radiator outside his case too. Which, I mean, the thing is that there are things that you could do that, yes, you could atmospherically speaking, do stuff that would counteract, like, just what I'm saying. Like, yes, there is some assumption here that people are not, like, that most people sit these, well, that people should be sitting these on their desk. And sticking on a carpet on the floor is definitely not going to do you any favors if you can't get intake out of the bottom fans or anything like that. Now, one thing I like to do in particular is, like, you can control the Lian Li fans via the box, but I actually run mine to the CPU fan header. So that way the CPU fan curve will actually control the AIO fans versus running it through the software. The software and the Lian Li stuff has been, we've had a lot of buggy issues with it, so this is a tendency to work a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get that zip tied up just to keep this nice and solid. I like, by the way, I like that people ask questions. I never want people to think that they're not allowed to, or that's an issue. Like KevTech can even attest, like, I've thought I was right and then been completely wrong, and I will own being wrong. I make mistakes just like everybody else. Like I said, we've tested. I mean, you guys see the data all the time. Like, for him to not say that, it's just like, dude, we literally, like, that's like every review, every case that we do this stuff for, we run all of this stuff. We really do have the data. Mystic, I have to say that Command Center has been getting better. Okay. Let me take a drink here. Okay, guys. We're over halfway now. You always know we're at a good spot when we get past the AIO. He said, no trolling. It's obvious you were working with non-op, but you said it yourself. It runs hotter. Also, cool air from the front and the side will help the GPU more, despite what you said about it coming from the top. I guess you're blowing it in from the top to keep your drinks cool, whatever data you're talking about. Though all it seems to say, yes, you are running hot. I don't care about trolling. It's obvious. Who said that? Hey, no trolling. It's obvious you're working with non-optimal. You said it yourself. It runs hotter. No, I said it runs hotter if we do int exhaust from the top. Also, cool air from the front and side will help your GPU more. Cool air from the front and the side. The front, there is no fans in the front. Cool air from the side, you mean? Wow, he says I'm obvious. Wow. Okay. Hey, dude, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not. It just, like, the thing is it just, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to basically say. I can show, I mean, we can try and pull up the data now. If you guys want to see it. I don't have, it's per case, so we just have to find the right ones. I literally, like, the thing is like, he sits there and he says stuff like he doesn't, and then you're literally, like, if you guys are seeing from this, if you're on the side, I am looking at sheets after sheets after sheets of data. So we'll pull it. Okay, so the first one is, so this is the first one. Okay, so we have a number of them here. So the first one here is config 1. So the difference in temperature between config 1 and so this is the, so config 2, which is the setting that he's talking about. So CPU temperature between the two was, in the open case scenario, was exactly the same, which is what it should be. Exactly the same, both at under load 84. When we turned it up, temperature to max, we got 82 in the config that he's talking about, which is intake, which is exhaust at the top and on the side. It went up to 8, it was 88, and it was 86 in the setting that I'm doing. For GPU temperature, this is the one that he was saying the data is semantic. GPU was sitting at 66, and the warm is 68 in the configuration that I'm talking about. In the configuration he's talking about. In the configuration I'm talking about, it was 7 degrees cooler. 60 in the open case and 61 in the closed case. And these are both 11900K systems. One was, and both 3080s. So I'm literally looking at the data right here between these two configurations. And the temperatures were 2 degrees colder on CPU and 6 degrees colder on GPU. I'm like, there it is. I can, like, there's the chart. That's basically how it goes. It's just there. So I don't know what he's saying. I literally have the chart that shows that exact stuff. I literally pulled it up between the two configurations. So anyway, that's that. I don't like. That's the part that is just I don't understand. The data is wrong. Okay, well, yeah, that was fun. I appreciate it. I'm glad he's passionate about it, right? Like, I will never give any person any thing for being passionate about something. But the other thing too is you do have to, like, at some point in time be like, okay, well, I was wrong. Okay, so let's get this. What we're doing now is we're just getting the stuff set up. I have a couple more of these smaller ones. So Yell, the only thing is, like, you got to care about is it does make, and I will say this, you do not want to, if this is sitting on a carpet on your floor, that is not going to be the case. This is sitting on a case where you're getting airflow from the bottom. If you are not getting good airflow from the bottom, please don't switch your fans over. I'm okay with it, like, does it, like, so let me ask you this, like, just dead serious, and if it is okay to say yes, I'd love to hear. KevTech is a great example. Does it seem obvious? Like, he said it seemed obvious that I was wrong. I'd love to get KevTech's opinion on that. Yeah, nothing is obvious. Yeah, that's the other one. Wogman I trust, or Chaos, like some of these guys who are like basically like huge data guys. Okay, we're gonna put this in, connect this up. It's fun though. I don't care. I'm cool with it. So Bella, we haven't done a video on fittings. It's one of those things that we do need to do. Honestly, water cooling passion hasn't been a thing, so I do. Jay has a really good video on it already, but yeah. Yeah. Did he have evidence? Did he say he had evidence, Evo? Okay, I'm gonna try and get this stuff. So right now, what I'm working on right now, before we get in there, is let's go ahead and get these the last of this stuff kind of controlled and then out of the way. Ghost Poner, what did he say? Right now for my CPU bouncing between 58 and 61. So so the one thing is that's one of the reasons I use the AIO pump header on the motherboard is that because that one is specifically set by motherboard manufacturers to run at 100%. You shouldn't be running variable. I mean, ideally you're not running variable on your pump. Now, some like IQ, etc., will run variable on your pump and actually ramp up your pump, etc., but you don't need to. It doesn't need to necessarily. Though, but I don't know if that's wearing out or anything like that. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, CKCC? Yeah, CK also builds a lot of builds. He's got like quite the collection of stuff. I'm so bummed we never built your PC, buddy. Someday, maybe. It's more like, all in all, like the thing is that like, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Okay, let's figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna run this one. This I'm gonna run separately. These are all like little just ones I'll control. Let's get this out of the way here. It's all, dude. It's okay. You have nothing to apologize for. Okay, I want to get most of these like up because I don't want this stuff. I don't want this stuff to be, the PSU is going to go right here, so I'm getting all this stuff out of the way here. And then we'll control these. Okay, we're just putting this stuff kind of under control down here just to get it out of the way. Not a whole lot I can do here for making this look really, we just don't have enough. Trying to get this cleaned in some way as I can. Did we ever hear anything from KevTech? Did he say anything? I was looking for his response, but then I started getting into building again. XG stack, it's like from a performance standpoint, very little. Just realistically, it's about the features that end up being a bigger deal. Is what when you're choosing stuff, it's choosing features that are good for what you need, and you can be minimalistic about it. But in terms of performance, the bigger thing is like when you talk about like where you might have issues around VRM, so not going too cheap. But for the most part, like most boards around the same cost perform about the same. We have an answer. What did Greg say? Did he ask a question? Okay, so there we go. We got all our stuff kind of out of the way. Again, now we've got a couple fan things we got to do, but for the most part, our case is actually looks actually practically empty. Just kind of funny. The only thing that's important is I might zip tie this. So I want this at like a 90-degree angle, just from the look from the front. Okay. I haven't finished this quite yet because I need to put our Lian stuff in. There's one more set of fans. So I'm going to run this one into 4. There we go. Put that right there. There we go. Can you daisy chain the Lian controllers to each other? No, as far as I know, you cannot because they all need an individual USB. But I don't actually know the answer to that for sure. I don't think so. I've never tried. I don't see. I think they all need individual USB, and the most you can hook up is some number per. I think it's what, 16 or 12 per box. So I don't think so. I think you do need, and then it requires another USB. Robey, I pressed too hard when I was replugging in the 10th fan and now RGB doesn't work. Would I have a problem replacing the fan hub? You should actually have some extra ones in your, motherboard thing. And you can just quickly test it before replacing it just by plugging in the USB, etc. But you shouldn't, no. I didn't know, how hard did you press? Like you must have pressed really hard. Corsair daisy chains, how? Corsair, you need the same thing. You need a lighting node Pro or a lighting node. Oh. Oh yeah, Creamy. I would just. You should have a spare one in your motherboard box. I remember giving you some. Ooh, if I was given one case for all future builds. Oh, wow, that is a good question. Oh, one case. Get one case for all future builds. Ooh, what case would I choose? That is such a good question. Okay. Honestly, I'd probably, well, does it have, I don't remember. I think it does. I think if I had to choose one, dang, that's hard. Probably the 5000D, because it has so many more options, and it's a better airflow case than any of the other ones. A very close second would be the Fantex P500A. Because it's just really easy to build in, and their RGB is so daisy chainable, but you just don't have the options like you have for the 5000D. Okay. Okay. W5 says he wanted to know what if I could choose one case to build all future builds in, what would it be? It's a good question. It's actually a really good question. I like that. What would be your answer? I think some people said the o11 for sure. I'm not surprised. It's like the build the case that keeps on giving. I've built in this case so many times. My answer was a 5000D. Because it's forced effects, that is really big. That's a really big case. We have one, sorta, but yeah, you're probably right. I should do an updated tour video. Okay, so now what I need is, I don't run RGB, but I do need the fan hub, fan header. So a couple small cables, and then, guys, we're actually really close, because all we have now is just to install one more set of fans. And then we're good. They come back in stock all the time. We've bought like 3 of them. They come. You just gotta pay attention. But they actually come into stock they come back in stock all the time. They just sell out as fast as they come into stock. So we usually just check every morning. Okay, we're gonna get this in there. This is like the power. I had it right. There you go. There we go. Okay, let's run this, which is the only thing I care about. The fan hub. We get some of this stuff. Okay, and then everything else. Okay, so then we're close. We're just gonna hook this up. And then our last couple fans, and then we're good. And then I can zip tie these other ones so they're set. There we go. Okay. So I do not hook up the RGB because frankly it's every time I've done, like the RGB control from the o11 from the fans using the motherboard stuff is so hit and miss. So just let you can do it via USB and not bother using it from the light stuff. Okay, let's re-plug this in. Okay, there we go. Okay. Guys, we're on a 104. Guys, we should be hitting level. We should be able to do the next hype train. Blondie, have we hit it yet? I think, right? We should be able to access it now, right? I did not hit that at all. Trying to get this the right length here. I think what I'm going to do is make this one okay, let's do this one. Okay, we're just getting the last. What's up, Adam? How are you, man? Okay, there we go. Okay, that one is done. It's funny because, like, okay. There's so much less to have to cable manage in this, but still, gotta make it look nice, you know? Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is all we have left on this is just, all we have is our two, we should have a second one somewhere here. There it is. So these are for our PSU. That'll take care of this. There we go. Okay. So that takes care of our two connections for that. Now we can put our last, let's put our last fans in. Got everything here, looks good. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Put this away. Slowly working our way through, just keeping our space clean. And then we'll put our fans on. Ugh. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, let's go to side cam. Take out our little bottom fan connector thingy majigger. There we go. We do this and this. Okay, now the last fans, the last of them. My bots are a bit much? What do you mean? In what way? How do you like building in the InWin 309? I think we've done that. I think we've done that case. I don't remember because it's been a while. I don't remember it being something that I hated. Yeah, someone said that the bots are a bit much. I don't know what they mean. Ugh. Okay, let's get this up. Okay, top down. Last fans. It's always too many messages, huh? Okay, we can look at that. Okay, there we go. Does anybody else think that the bots are too chatty? Too much information coming from the bots? I'd love to know feedback, right? We always listen. Yes, it does. It does accommodate a rear fan. Welcome back. We love the bots. I think we're seeing the difference between YouTube and Twitch. The Twitch guys are like, the bots are fine, bots rule, and then the YouTube folks are like, meh. Okay, let's get our last bit in. Yeah, Streamlabs, yeah, it posts them automatically. We're looking good, getting close. Oh, is it because the YouTube ones are saying thank you for subscribing? Because, I mean, it has the same setup. Michael, we're doing a special Y60 stream on Saturday with Height. They'll be here. Yeah, but those are the same ones that those are the same ones that the Twitch one has. So somebody's saying that's worse on YouTube. Okay, here, let's get our stickers on. No, we're doing a single. There is no dual GPU thing really anymore. Maybe on a 3090, which does have the NVLink, but dual GPUs aren't really a thing anymore. Okay, there we go. All right, last little bit of this. Okay, now let's get this onto the case. Yes, Joe117, that's exactly what we did. And we showed that, we talked about the data too that I had as well. But that's exactly what we did. Oh. Okay, side. We actually walked through the numbers. Okay, so there's our bottom. On CPU it was like 2 degrees, but on GPU it was really high. As long as you're not sticking your case on the carpet, then I wouldn't worry about intake from the bottom. That isn't going to do you any good. No, neither is exhaust. You're just going to literally just be shoving these things, like starving these things. That would be the only thing that would be a potential. Okay, there we go. There's all of our fans, guys. The fans are all in. And by the way, we can peel this off because that's done. This build is so close. So let's run these. Get this run and then, because everything's already cable managed, so we don't have a whole lot left to do. I do not want to pull these too tight because I want to keep this case, these. Sure, I'll zoom out so you guys can see. There we go. There we go. That's right, more power. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start. Now that we're at the GPU phase, which was like a really good spot, let's go ahead and get that second hype, the next hype train going. Do one more just to keep this set. Let's get the last hype train going, and then we'll do our GPU and all that sort of stuff. Hey, Unibate, let's see if we can get to 150. Hey, thanks, Hidden Attribute. What we're doing right now is just twisting cables around just to make it look better. CMR, I mean. Should be one more and then we'll hit hype train. Igor, one gifted sub. One more item, and then we hit hype train. There it is, 3 minutes. Oh, I pulled that hamstring. Oh, it hurts. One more, 3 minutes to go, and then we'll unlock it. Hey, Igor. Oh, there it is. Scattered Ink, I think, was the one who did it. So there it is. We are now on our way to the hype train. Let's see if we can get to 150. Let's make it happen, guys. There we go. Okay. We are ready for GPU. Mr. Matty V Plays, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Okay. Let's finish it out, guys. We are at level 2. We got 3 minutes left. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. Come on, guys. Hype train it out. Igor, drop in 500 bits. We want to get that last 150. Let's see if we can get and on our way towards CPU after that. So remember, at 200. There we go. Red Dragon dropping 1,500 bits. What do you think of the CLX set model as a pre-built gaming desktop? I haven't checked that one out, Ardeen. I need to reach out to them and see if they'll give us some stuff to test. I mean, everybody else seems to be doing it. We just need to get some from there. Ardeen, thank you for the 500 bits. You guys are slow today with the Tenet Bobcat very soon. I'm in the middle of planning that right now. CMR, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And there, YouTube has reached now. We're almost at this level 5 hype train here. I think 40 series cards are still a long ways off. Red Pyramid Head dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Red Pyramid Head. Our standard number there from him. Love it. P41NEX. And guys, don't forget, if you want to get in on the RTX 3080 giveaway, use your free Prime sub. We got till the end of December to get in on that. And then if you got a Prime sub or a gifted sub, you can use it and double your chances. That's an option there. And then if you want to get extra entries, you can do things like gifting subs, like you're seeing so many people are doing now. That gets you extra entries as well. Subscribing to Tier 2 and Tier 3. Thank you, Nadia. Titania, thank you for the Prime sub. Sorry, end of this month, end of February. No, end of February. Okay, guys, thank you. Yeah, no, end of February. Sorry, my bad. Pre-recorded. Fitty and Cope and MTech TV Prime. Thank you for the gifted sub, Cope, and then Fitty, thank you for the gifted 1 month. There we go, level 5 there. Now we are 20. Oh no, we're not at. We're just. We have to unlock level 5, but we're close now. Okay, all the peels now. Thank you, Minion, for the bits. Medic, thank you very much. We're gonna do it, guys. Sweet Lou dropping this Prime sub. There we go. Slow. This is a slow group. Straight crazy. We haven't needed them usually, but I've never tried the sag bracket. Somebody said there's a sag bracket that comes with the case. Controller Cowboy resubscribing with Prime. Igor dropping a gifted sub. Loshi Games dropping 100 bits. Chris Squade. There we go. SRT Baltazar. Stody dropping 5 gifted subs. There it was. You guys are just waiting to the end, just teasing me. Don't tease me, bro. Well, that's tase me. Never mind. Same thing. Godly, thank you for the bits. Getting all the peels off here. Chris dropping 552. Lich Lord Necros. We got Sizen FR dropping it. Guys, we are super close to 150. Yeah, there's one that attaches from the back. Yeah, that's what somebody was saying. I can look it up in the manual. Gosh darn it, come on. There we go. It works fantastic. Okay, I have to look at that. So is it the back over here or the back here? M.2 heatsink is in the way. By the SATA ports. It works back here, huh? Interesting. I'm going to have to look and see how that works. McMister, 1 gifted sub. Start the music again. Close to the fans at the motherboard's edge. Oh, like right here? Oh, like right in here, huh? Let's look at that. Okay, cool. Got to give my daughter time. Okay, let's see. I had to add my daughters. And we have 26 seconds, guys. Getting the peels done here for these last. There we go. Okay. Oh, almost done. Refresh my thing one more time. And there it is. Hype train is done, guys. Okay. Are you talking about ASUS does? Man, this spent so much time on just peeling here. Yeah, ASUS sent me some sag bracket thing with the 12 gig 3080. Okay, I think I've got them all. Okay, cool. Okay, let's put this down. No, there's not that many peels on every GPU. This one is just particularly bad. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, really? I'll have to tell Jacob that you've been emailing him so you can get a response at least. Okay. Wait, this does have a triple. I did not know this had triple. Oh, crud. I forgot. I thought this 3070 Ti's usually don't have triple. No, I thought this was double. Just realized I have a triple thing here. I wonder if I think I have a double CPU, not a. Oh, that could be a problem. This is a. Oh no, I got one right here. Cool. I got a spare one. Yay! Okay, now everything's in. Now it's just time to, oop, I gotta get rid of that. Just a random. There we go. Okay, we have oh, these are black and okay. Well, that's still gonna be okay. Okay. Okay, let's get our GPU brackets in now. All we have left after this, guys, is just some simple PSU stuff. Yeah, I saw that, Igor. Do you think I'll need it? I don't think I actually, every time I've used this, but we can add it afterwards. It goes right here, right? If I need to add it, we'll add it afterwards. Okay, one more. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's grab our CPU now. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Okay. Okay, last cables to go in. These are triple. Kind of overkill for a 3070, I guess, but I guess not. Okay, there's that one. Getting there. One more. Okay. Now we're just putting in the last of these. Okay, one more little okay. Okay, let's grab Now let's grab our last little thing here, which is a little bit more zip tie, and then we're good to go. Got to do a PSU in the back and okay, there we go. There we go. Cool. Looks good. And there is our build. Pretty much front is done. There's not really anything else to plug into the front. Next part is just to get the PSU in. Take a look at the GPU. Yeah, the GPU's not really sagging, so. Okay, so here's everything we have left to take care of right here. This is it. This is the build. That's all it is. A couple other cables and then we're done. Then we can call it a day. Okay, let's grab our PSU. $850 watts, which is more than enough power and a great power thing for a 3070 Ti. Hey, Igor1980, thank you for the tip. Appreciate it, my friend. Just need my... There's all our cables, power cable. And here is our PSU. There it is. Woo, that one's not so bad. It's not as stinky as normal. Still pretty stinky. Okay. Okay, so we have our power supply out here. Ready to plug in our our cables. I think these are not, yeah. Hold on one sec, guys. Mrs. Robeytech is calling. Mrs. Robeytech, you are live.
Hello, everyone.
They say hi back, but you can't hear them. It's called the wow stick, Josh. Anyway, what's up, baby?
Nice. Can I borrow you just for a second? You had mentioned to Aaron something about spaghetti for dinner. Do you have sauce somewhere that I can't find?
No, I didn't. I haven't been able to go to the store and buy it yet. I was going to go do that after the stream.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take care of dinner. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do that, but I hadn't made it to the store. It was a busy day. So tell them I'm sorry, but I'm working on it. Okay.
Okay.
I love you. Okay, I let her down. Okay. I do not need that. Do I have a CPU? This is a CPU. Yeah, that's a CPU. So I don't need that. I need that. One of those. There we go. Need two of those. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I got two of those. And then now all I need is, I know, I'm supposed to get, my son is looking forward to it. He's looking forward to Dying Light tonight. I was gonna make spaghetti, but I ended up having a call with GameStop, which kind of like, it was a busy day today, guys. Busy day. Busier than I anticipated. I mean, it's always busy, but this one was just a little bit more busy, so. Okay, here we go. That's all our cables. And my kids love my spaghetti. And so when I tell them I'm going to do it, it always bums out my son a little bit. Amber J, thanks. Well, she didn't sound mad. She would be mad. She has no problem being mad on the stream at me, like she genuinely needed to be. So the fact that she wasn't angry lets me know I'm forgiven at least a little bit. Grace is a thing, you know? It's a WoW stick. What are you talking about? It's $40 for the WoW stick. We've sold so many of those WoW sticks. Love that WoW stick. But, yeah, it's not going to be for everybody. Okay, there we go. There we go. Another VGA. And our 3-pin. Okay. It's time for the last part of this build. Okay, so what's going to happen after this is we're going to put this in. And then once this is done, we'll run through our deals and talk about our sponsor for today, which is CDK Deals. So we'll do that. And then after that, then we'll turn it on. And then we'll do our giveaway. So that's what's left of the stream. So if you're just wondering, because we're coming into the tail end here, for sure. There we go, one more. Okay, there we go. Let's grab our first one we'll do. Let's grab our CPU first. Actually, let's do this one. So first one that we're going to hook up is this one. Let me go ahead and just seal this a little bit just to keep it stationary. I don't want it popping out. Okay, one power cable hooked up. Okay, Okay, so there's SATA. Next one we'll run is our CPU. There's our CPU. A straw dispenser. Oh, to just like pop them out? That'd be kind of cool, actually. Okay, last, let's go ahead and do our, we're not the last, but close to last. Okay, last thing to do, triple GPU fun. Okay. Ow. There we go. There we go. Okay. Our build is done. Everything's plugged in. We check to make sure our cables in the front look good. And he still has room if he wants to add the drive cages, he can completely do that. Make sure our side builds are... Everything looks good there. Just push it over. Okay, cool. And just like that, no cables. Well, no, I cable manage so it basically stays in that space. That's not cheating. That's how the case works. I mean, the cables are still very cable managed. It's just now they're hidden behind the bin too. Okay. And there is the build. Ugh. Get a cam link. Okay, and there's our build. Get this so you can get the solid look. There we go. So now you've got the solid look of the whole build there. There's no sag. There we go. Build looks good. Okay, so let's run our deals real quick. And then we'll talk about deals. Let's do talk about our sponsor, and then we'll turn this on. Robey needs better passwords. What does that mean? I missed something, Eeyore. What did I miss? Hey, Dad. Oh, is that Aaron? Oh, no, it's probably my son. Aaron, where are you? Are you? What's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Is he? Oh, is he? He's typing to me in there, so he's like going everywhere. Okay, it's Aaron. Okay. What's up, buddy? Okay, well, we're gonna do this giveaway. What did Mom decide on dinner? What are we having? What's poppin'? What are we having for dinner, buddy? Spicy fries. Spaghetti. Oh, did Mom find sauce? Oh yeah, let me get the stuff and everything. Red Pyramid Head, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Oh yeah, let me get this stuff here. Okay, there we go. Oh, she ordered out. Okay. Hey, Gamu, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Whew. Build looks good, don't you guys think? Oh, Bob? Bob's right over here. Oh, Bob fell. Well, we have... Okay, so Bob fell, but we still have Blondie. Look, we have Blondie. And we have, we have the other 2 that you drew. There they are right there. So the other ones that you did. So they're still here in the studio. Bob fell behind the thing, buddy. So I don't have, he's here. He's just behind the... So getting to him right now would be hard. Okay, let's bring up the stuff here real quick. And then we'll get this done and get on with our day. Hey guys, we're at 150. Look at that. 150. Okay, we're on our way towards a 12,400. Next goal is live. Okay, here we go. Let's go to, there we go. Hopefully it works. I don't know, it always doesn't. Oh, it did not. Okay, but let's hopefully go to this. There we go. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Sometimes you're like, hey, Robey, I just got finished building a really nice, expensive $3,400 PC. Now I want to pick up a copy of Windows 10 or Windows 11. But you're like, oh, well, how much is Windows 10 or Windows 11? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Windows 10. Well, here it is right here. It's regularly $113.75. And you're like, no, I'm tired. I've spent so much money. Well, what about $22.57. You're like, well, okay, $22, that's a little bit more palatable, and I want to be able to customize my windows. I don't want to have that activate Windows icon on my my desktop. So you're like, cool, I'm going to buy that now. Well, you go over to VIP-CDKdeals.com. You can get a copy of Windows 10 for $22.57. But if you use code RBCK and you hit apply, then that $22.57 is 30% off, taking it to $15.80. So there you go, $15.80. And Craig Lee was like, don't activate it, it is free. But the thing is that you actually can't customize. Well, there are ways around that and all that sort of stuff. And the people have just gotten, like Worm's gotten tons, like literally thousands of people have used this to purchase Windows 10 and Windows 11. So there is an option there. Now, the other thing that you could also need is you might be like, hey, well, what about Office, Robey? What if I wanted to get Microsoft Office? Well, here's Microsoft Office 2019, and you can see it was $225.38. You're like, wow, $225, but with the Valentine's Day sale and my code, and we'll go ahead and pick this up. So instead of $66.05 for one PC of Office 2019, you can use the same code RBCK, and now what is $66 now becomes $46.23. So if you're looking for, and again, if you're looking for Office, if you're looking for Windows, they also have games and some other things. I don't think the codes actually work for that stuff, but really great place to get deals on Windows 10, Windows 11, Office as well. And then the other thing too is, like, if you have issues with the codes, their customer service is really awesome. We've had a ton of people who've used these codes to pick up copies of Windows 10 and Office all the time. And the site is VIP-CDKdeals.com if you want to do that. And so there you go. And so again, we'll get a link to that. Let's get a link over to on YouTube and Twitch so you can see those deals and go there as well. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about, so I always like to do this, we still have this available. We actually are just going to do it $1,300, $1,300 shipping, tax, everything. We have an H1 Mini Plus for sale. So instead of $1,499, we'll sell it $1,300. So basically $1,300 plus tax, shipping. We just need to get rid of this thing. It's been used for 6 hours. It's basically just needs to get sold. So if you guys want to pick one up, reach out to me on Discord, just via DM, and we'll get this PC out to you. It's got what's in it? It's got a 10700K, it's got an RTX 3060, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte NVMe as well. So if you want to basically pick it up, we have one for sale. It's basically $1,300, and that's you basically get it shipped to you, and you're good to go. So there is that right there. And the case is what color is the case? It's I'd have to look. I think the case is black. Hold on, let me look. The case is, what color is the case? The case is white and black. The case is white and black, so it's white and black. So yeah, if you guys want to pick one up, no, $1,300 with tax and $1,300 tax and shipping, everything. It's $1,300 all in. So if you want to pick it up, usually we're selling it for $1,500 with tax and shipping. We just want to get rid of it. So and it's white and black. So if you want to pick one up, DM me on Discord. And the code was RBCK, General AC. Yes. So yeah, see you later, buddy. We'll see you after dinner, for dinner here shortly. So anyway, that's available. Now, last thing is Robeytechdeals.com. Robeytechdeals.com. Welcome to the all-new Robeytechdeals.com. Look at this. As we transition a website experience, appreciate your patience. Look at that. This is Tom writing me a secret message. But anyway, Robeytechdeals.com. If you're ever looking for cheap hardware, GPU availability, cheap video games, cheap televisions, that sort of thing, definitely want to check out Robeytechdeals.com. Basically, Tom's whole job is to basically help us find inexpensive tech and deals all the time. Now, you can also, if you want the more up-to-date, you can also follow at Robeytech Deals on Twitter, where we have literally him tweeting all the time. But the other thing that's nice about the website is it also has things like links to our schedule. It's got links to our Robeytech store. So say, for instance, you're like, hey, I want to pick up, what the heck is this? If I want to pick up a mat. Well, there you can go. You can pick up a mat right here, and so we have our mats for sale as well. So if you want to pick up a Robeytech mat, as well as our other merch, that is also available here. The other thing too is you also have, if you're shopping Best Buy, Newegg, Amazon, you can just pick on any one of these things right before you click, right before you go shopping, and check that out. So going to Best Buy, Newegg, Amazon, any of that stuff, as well as our link to CDK deals. And then there's the code that we're talking about. The code's actually 30% off right now. But you can see right here, you can see that we have, and then there's the Robeytech Twitter, etc. right there. The other thing that's on here is also these Steam builds. These stream builds are links to every single stream build that we have. So if you want to do... So if you want to do stuff like you're like, hey, I want to build this exact same PC I built, there you have Ryzen 9. You can see all the parts that are basically inside of it, etc. So if you're ever looking for a particular build, all of that stuff is also located here for every build that we have actually built. Now, the thing that everybody loves, everybody's favorite part of this whole thing, is the deals that Tom has found for today. And so the deals for today these are our stream deals. So this is the stuff that he wants me to cover in today's stream. So here we go. All new deals are subject to change. Looks like Corsair. There you go. Okay, so LG 27GL 83A 27-inch Ultra Gear 1440p monitor. Looks like a 1 millisecond, 144 hertz NVIDIA G-Sync compatible, so that's awesome. So this is 1440p plus 144 hertz with 1 millisecond gray to gray. $100 off. $279.99 over on Amazon right now. That is a heck of a deal for 144 hertz 1440p monitor. MSI GS series. This is a 15.6 inch 240 hertz. This is an i7 11800H with a RTX 3080, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. $700 off plus a $250 rebate, making it $21.99. So with a $250, wait, so Tom, is that $250 off of $21.99? Geez, that's a hell of a deal. And it won PC World. So it's $19.49 for a 15.6 inch, 240 hertz, 11 chin 3080 laptop. Wow, that's crazy. And it was PC World's editor's choice. So that's wow, that's a bonkers deal right there. 75-inch Neo QLED. This is their mini LED. $1,000 off for a 75-inch mini LED television, and that is $19.99. That's a great deal for that. 55-inch C1. This is their 4K. $1299.99 for a 55-inch. I actually have 3 of these televisions. They're incredible. They're 120 hertz. They also have Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, all that sort of stuff supported. Their software is amazing, and they're really dang good TVs. So getting an OLED for $12.99, if you're looking for an inexpensive TV, These are great choices. The new G series actually has a 5-year burn-in, but I've used these for gaming, PC, all that sort of stuff, and not had any burn-in issues whatsoever. Seagate Barracuda, this is their 8 terabyte, 5400 RPM. If you're looking for just a lot of storage, $129.99 for 8 terabytes. That's pretty crazy. Razer Huntsman Tournament Edition TKL. This is a 10 keyless one. They're 70-inch, 70%er, 50% off for $79.99. So that's a really good deal on that keyboard. Razer Viper. I like this mouse. We've used it quite a few times. This is the Cyberpunk edition. It's $159.99 over at Amazon right now. So if you're a big Cyberpunk fan and you've been waiting to get the accessories for that, there you go, good deal. The Gigabyte A5X1. This is a 15.6-inch FHD IPS anti-glare. This has got a Ryzen 9 5900HX, an RTX 3070, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 NVMe SSD, and Windows 10 Home. $13.99. Jeez, man, people are like just trying to dump these. It's honestly because 7000 series and 12th gen Intel PCs are coming out, laptops. So this is actually a really good time to get a good deal on last gen laptops. 3070 and a 3080 for less than $2,000 is a pretty good deal. This is the o11 Mini Black, $99.99 over at. That's a heck of a deal on Mini. o11 Mini. If you're looking for it, that's a great price. IQ H150 Elite. This is with their LGA 1700, $159.99. So that's a pretty good deal. Usually those are $189.99. So that's $20 off and a $20 rebate, making it $139.99. And then BDI Team ARGB 32 gigs. This is 3600 megahertz, $269.99 for 32 gigabytes. This has got, I don't know if it's BDI, so it's super fast, and then, but at the same time, it's got that really nice ARGB, so it's a very unique lighting style for that. ASUS ROG Crosshair 8 Dark Hero AMD motherboard, $449.99. It's regularly $499.99. This is like the motherboard that everybody uses when they're not using like the Strix ones. Those are great boards. 1X player. So I have this, and I showed this on Amazon. This thing is incredible. So Steam Deck is out. I mean, you saw that Linus did his review today. We haven't gotten ours yet, but this is a portable PC for gaming PC. This thing is downright magical. God of War, basically at native resolution on high settings. I've been playing Mass Effect. I play a lot of games of this. The Intel version, so the AMD version, and then there's the Intel version. The Intel version actually it has Thunderbolt 4, which means you can use an eGPU, basically dock this and then run it on an eGPU at full resolution. So this will do, because it's basically a 1195 G7, which means you can basically do 1440p gaming using this with an eGPU, no problem. And it is crazy good. It's a little hefty, so it is big. There is the 1X Mini as well that's coming out. I know that they're waiting for more to come into stock. We're actually going to be doing a review of that as well. But if you're looking for a really cool Steam Deck type gaming system that it runs native Windows, so it's not doing anything like running a version of Linux. The standby is actually really crazy on this as well. Anyway, fantastic machine. I have the AMD version. Really, really like it. And would recommend it. I know it's pricey, but it's a heck of a device. Breville, the Barista Express. I know this is like the go-to for anybody who's a huge coffee fanatic. It's $100 off right now, making it $599.99 over on Amazon. Corsair, the K60 Pro. The full-size wired gaming, half off, $74.99 over at Best Buy. And then it looks like you can get a Nintendo Switch, the OLED model, which, I mean, that's the one that I use. The OLED looks incredible, bigger screen, and better battery life. It's right now in stock over at Best Buy for $349.99. So, man, good job, Tom. Man, these are like, I'm not used to these kind of deals. Not during Black Friday. That laptop deal, the LG deal, the other laptop deal, and then of course I think those are my top ones. And then if you just want a cool toy, I could recommend the 1X player. That's a pretty cool device. Okay, guys, I've been here for Zayden. We're almost done, but that's kind of the thing. Is like we like to get through stuff and talk about deals, and going from there. And yeah, they're actually really good deals on the laptops and stuff like that as well. So heck of a job, Tom. Everybody say good job, Tom. Yeah, coffee deal, BBX. Yeah, good job, Tom. Yeah, those are good deals today. Okay, we're gonna turn this on in just a few seconds now. Anything that people saw, did anybody pick up a deal or saw a deal that they were interested in? I'd love to know that. It always makes Tom feel better when he actually has people who take advantage of them too. I can barely afford to pay attention. Those laptops are tempting, Minion says. Yeah, those laptops really are tempting. Okay, let's put that through there so we can put it on. Silent Professional, yes. If you're using InVec, it would. It's a 3060. So it's a heck of a, yeah, it'd be a heck of a streaming rig for sure. Ugh. That coffee machine though. Okay, if it's not, I like that raw. I like that a lot, Yukon. Okay, let's get this plugged in. And we'll put it in mood mode. Okay, let's get all our stuff plugged in here. Go. Okay. It's finally time, guys. The build is ready. We've gone through deals. We've talked about our sponsors. We've accomplished everything we came to do, minus turning this PC on, which is like what everybody's been waiting for. Some people were really here just for the deals, though. Let's be honest. There you go. Okay. Let's go to mood mode. There we go. Okay, mood mode engaged. And power. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Like a Christmas tree. Blam, baby. What do you guys think? That looks great. Look at all that ROG everywhere. It's ROG everywhere. ROG everywhere. It's just shoving it in your face like sheer power. Just all over the place. Good air across that. We got this, and again, remember this one we actually attached to the CPU, so we're good there. I wonder, did I plug in? I think I did, right? Yeah. We are not, the one thing we are not seeing right now is we're not seeing a post. Should have posted by now. Trying to see, do we have any Dr. Debug on this? Oh, no, it's got a light here. Hold on, I'm gonna see what that light says. We are getting a post error. Looks like the RAM. Getting a DRAM error. Hold on, let's reseat the RAM real quick. We're just gonna reseat it real quick. Okay, that one's seated. Just gonna reseat it real quick. Okay, we've reseated the RAM. Everything looks good. Okay, let's turn it on again. Getting that light. Oh, no, it went through that one. There it is. Back to DRAM. Oh, it's going through the checks again. And green. That's good. And we have a post. We posted, guys. Here we go. And we're posted. There we go, right there. There's the post, and we're good to go. So just a little bit something that wasn't seated or whatever it was, but we are good to go, and we are posted. So there it is right there. A little bit of the upcoming Can He Fix It teaser episode. And there it is. So we've posted, all the RGB is lit, everything looks great. Now I don't see any sag on there. Cable management is done, and the build is, yeah, Robey broke it and then fixed it. Wow, thanks. But there it is. Yeah, maybe I should have sent it to Greg and be like, hey Greg, can you get this? Yeah. But yeah, looks absolutely awesome. Turn those RTs for consistent post. Turn those RTSs. I don't know what that means. RTTS. How do you join? Okay. So the RGB fan hub, it comes with Lian Lee, is what we use. So if you want to go back and take a look at that, you can go from there. Okay, so let us start the giveaways. First giveaway is for two $150 new. It's for two 250 gig NVMe SSDs. Is the first ones. Exclamation point community in the chat. Exclamation point community. You do need to be over at twitch.tv/Robeytech or youtube.com/Robeytech. Those are the only places where the giveaways work. So if you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or facebook.com/Robeytech, it will not work. You have to be over at YouTube or Twitch for Robeytech. Okay, starting that giveaway right now. 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes. Build looks good. Another o11. At least we used a new AIO on this one. Man, my hammy. Moon's over my hammy. Definitely pulled my hamstring. Okay. $40 seconds left, guys. What's up, PC guy? It's all good. You're here, still at the end. No, it's not whiskey. It's just water. Another 40 ounces down. Sean Cooley Games, thank you very much for the gifted sub. For the sub. 8-month anniversary. Okay, picking our winners. Congratulations to Falcon Orb on Twitch and Click My Face. RBCK generic. RBCK is the code. RBCK. We'll get we have a banner that we usually run, but the banner's The banner needs to be updated for the new price. RBCK. Congratulations. Click my face and okay, so last one. Exclamation point Newegg now. This is for a $150 Newegg gift card. Exclamation point Newegg now. Starting that giveaway right now. $150 Newegg gift card. Starting now. 2 minutes, guys. Two minutes. I see a face in this build. You see a face. Oh yeah, a little bit right here, right? So that's like one eye and the other eye. Yeah, it kind of does look like a face, right? Like it's smiling at you. Now, I'm guessing Julio will be like the whole time, he'll be like, it's just, the build's always smiling at me. That's not cool. There you go. I got the RGB on the edge too. "48 seconds, guys. Now, I want to remind you, there is one more giveaway. We'll tell you guys about it, right? Well, we have 20 seconds. There is one more giveaway. Remember, we're going to be choosing one lucky winner at the end of the stream. Head on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. The video will go off live, and all you got to do is leave a quality comment down below. We're going to be giving $25 to one lucky comment winner. One lucky comment person that's over at youtube.com/Robeytech. The only thing is you got to make sure you like and subscribe. You have to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as have a way for us to contact you in your YouTube profile. In fact, we're going to be reaching out in the next couple days to the winners from last week, and all you got to do is leave a message. And as long as you accept Venmo and PayPal, it's worldwide. We just choose a comment. Now it can be positive, negative. It's just feedback. This is our way of improving, and so we're always trying to choose a winner from there. So when the stream is over, head on over to YouTube. Tell us what you thought of the stream. What did you like? What did you not like? That sort of thing, and help us improve. And then maybe win some cold hard cash for doing it. Okay, so congratulations to Magnucio. Magnucio, you are the winner of the $150 Newegg gift card. The winners of the SSD, we announced them. Somebody else can, hey, what's up, Maddie? My daughter says hi, guys. We announced those earlier, guys, and if Blondie has the winners. So anyway, guys, that is it for today's stream. We are back tomorrow. New case. That's all I can say. You'll know probably around 6 a.m. tomorrow what that case is, but we're doing a brand new case that releases tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'm glad she likes the PC. We have a brand new case that's releasing tomorrow, so we'll be back building in that case tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time, and then we're off until well, you can see the info. We're off until Saturday. So Saturday will be the next one because we are. I'm doing a shoot in Corsair on Thursday, and then we're back on Saturday for another for something super awesome with height and the Y60. You're going to want to tune in for that. That's at 2 p.m. on Saturday. And then we have YouTube videos. Our $1,000 step-by-step guide is coming out. So if you want to look at a great $1,000 build, parts all in and everything, absolutely excited about this. That'll be out on Wednesday or Thursday, as well as 2 other videos as well, Q58 review and the what's going on with the 3090 Ti. So anyway, those are the videos for the week. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 2. Don't forget, at the end, head on over, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Those are all things that help us massively. And then we will see you tomorrow at 2. Anyway, guys, totally excited to have you here. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.